The more we can see, the better.
Correct. I'm going to record this meeting and
Okay.
so that we can share it with all the other members once they get on. I see Lekhoa is here as well. Welcome, Lekhoa.
Yes.
Hello, Yuri.
Hello, Philip. Goeienaand. Good evening.
Good evening.
I seem to have a problem with sharing or people seeing. I think there's no video sharing. There's something
On your side.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you see my screen though? And
I can see your screen. Do you have Galaxy Mining open?
yes. Okay.
Okay, great.
All right.
Okay.
So Maurice has come on. Welcome, Maurice.
Joining us.
Okay, welcome. We're just going to give it a few minutes before we start.
Okay.
Everybody online. Christu is also here. Welcome, Christu. Okay.
Yeah, let's give it a minute because
before we start.
We are very fortunate to have Yuri to present to us a life-changing business opportunity and just going through the opportunity itself. He's been mining now for just close to a year, and he can actually share his experience with you guys, and he can take you through what he's seen, what has happened, what has transpired in the past year.
Thank you, Philip. Are we going to give it a few more minutes, or 2 minutes, or a minute?
Yeah, let's give it a minute, and then we get cracking. There might be people coming in later, but
Fine.
what we can do is that we can record it, and then we can just share it with the people that missed out.
With the group, no problem.
Right.
Cool. Keith, are you okay there?
Yes, fine. Thanks, Yuri.
Okay, cool. Lekhoa, are you there? Okay, I don't hear anything from there. I know Nerita.
On my screen, all it's showing is myself. I can see you, and then it's
I
Philip
can hear you, but you know,
That's fine.
there's
Hi, Lekhoa. Welcome.
Okay, so Yuri, I think you can start with the presentation. I'm very excited about this presentation, just taking people that's been exposed to the business just through what practical, the practical side of the business, and so they can see actually what's been happening in the back end and how to take it forward.
Okay, all right. Once again, thank you, Philip, for giving us the opportunity and getting us all here. And everybody, for me, it's an opportunity to be here. I'm not going to take too much of the time to talk about myself, but in short, about a year ago, I was introduced to this opportunity. And I'm like yourself, it takes time, and every night sitting and doing some research. And I've come to a point where I can actually start sharing what my opportunity has led me to where I am today, and there's different ways of doing it. Everybody's there's a system that we follow, but there's everybody's got their strong points, and I like to be very more detail orientated. So looking at how my mines are doing, and I like to analyze things. So I'm basically just going to go in short what I do. A typical day for me, just to let you know that yes, me and my wife, we started about a year ago. And we started with a $25 mine in the beginning, and 6 months later, well, from then till now, we upgraded a few times, and it's now, tomorrow will be my 6 months anniversary, and we have basically mined everything that we've put in. We've done 100% return on our mining, so I'm very happy with that. That the things that I was told in the beginning and where I'm now, it has actually transpired. For those of you that's new, when you get invited to a link, you probably get a link to watch before we start. And all of this comes from the tools that the company has provided us, and which is available when you join the company. So the screen that I'm on at the moment is with Lifestyle Galaxy. You get your own websites. There's many things that you can use to your advantage. Me personally, at the moment, I'm doing strategy 1 and strategy 2, which is 1, I'm mining. So that means I'm making money during the day and at night while I'm sleeping. And then I'm also making money by spreading the news about Bitcoin and helping grow the community. So, you know, it's an added benefit for me that when people come to the business, you get rewarded for that. And what I like about this is that you don't have to do much. Everything is automated for you. So I'm just going to go to my account. When you start first with My Lifestyle Galaxy, this is my account. I've got a company called Grow Money RSA. And I'll just want to go and show you from the beginning where I started when you buy a mining contract. Now, this is a program that is available for all members that join the company. Bless you, bless you. Everybody that's falling asleep, I think we're awake now. All right. Obviously, I'm not going to go through the details. Everybody's been sent. Bless you again. Everybody's been sent a link how to get involved with the company. So I'm not going to go through the details. If at the end of the seminar you want more information, please ask me or Philip or your upline. We can send you the links how to do it. It's very easy. Get a place where you have Wi-Fi or get some data and watch the videos. Everything is automated. You don't have to, I don't have to do the explanation. The system does everything for you. You just have to click buttons, watch a few videos, and you can make money. And again, the money is up to you. The bigger your package, the more money you make. You know, that's what I like about this business. The more you put in, the more you make. I just want to show you when I started, there's different packages, and here at the bottom, I'll just go here.
You are recording, Yuri?
Yes, I am recording. Yes.
Thanks.
Let me just go and see here. My last one. You can see here I started on the, what is here? The 9th of the 5th. I bought a $2,000 contract. The 10th of the 5th, I bought a $500 contract. 23rd of the 8th, another 1,000. And these are all Bitcoin contracts. And what these contracts are making for me, what I like is it shows you every day what you're making. So I just want to go there to my mining dashboard. Okay, on your mining dashboard, this is what it looks like. It shows you your daily Bitcoin price, which you'll find on top here. And then the next one, it says purchase gigahash. Now, the purchase gigahash is when I started. That is the amount of mining power that I bought with my money. And that was 6 months ago. Now, if you go, and I got a little bit extra as well. It's actually very generous because the mining community is the only community that gives you so much more. For the bigger contracts you buy, the more you get. And today, you can see there I was on 16,485 gigahash. And today I'm standing on 16,454 gigahash. I've taken out, I think this taking out was on the first day. I forgot to do my settings. So I only set it up the next day to 100%. But it's been mining every day at 100%. I repurchase every day, making my mind stronger. And yeah, so let's see. For today, for instance, here it tells you exactly how much I'm going to make for the day. That's the projection. It says I'm going to make 145 gigahash. Now, I know there's a few people that want to know about how much is that in money. Now, that's very simple. The system shows you. If you go a little bit lower down, you can see it for the last 24 hours. Now, that is the last 24 hours. That means up to yesterday, I made 148 gigahash, which is $19.99. Now, that's what I made yesterday. Now, today, The blocks are a little bit smaller, so I'm making $145. Now, for those who want to be technical, if you want to know how to work that out in a short way, you take, I don't know if you'll be able to see my calculator. I don't think so. But if you take a calculator, Keith.
We can see it. No, we can't see the
calculator.
figures.
Okay. Calculator.
Keith, have you got a calculator with you?
Calculator, Andy.
Okay, so I want you to take 145.50.
Done.
And I want you to times that by 0.135.
19.64.
How much is that?
It's 18.91.
18.91. So that means for that 145 gigahash, I'm going to make $18.51 for the day. Now, just to see if I'm correct, if you take the 148.09 and you times that by 0.135,
gives you $19.99.
there we go. So if you are like me, I like to work things out ahead of time. I like to work these things out just to make sure that the system is correct. Yes, it's the factor that I use for Bitcoin is 0.135, and I'll show you now how to do the one for the Ethereum as well. So that will then work out your 7-day, how much you're making, and it also gives you your 30-day on how much you're making. That is if everything stays the same as it is, and it's working out on an average. Just again, guys, this is no guarantee. This is just a projection. Should it, with the current conditions and the way things are, that's how it's going to work out. I'm just going to go into the history. You can see how my back office works.
Yeah, I want it.
Okay.
The participants.
Let me just see. Okay. So what I've got here is my history. Where did it go now? Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Internet is very fast tonight.
Didn't perhaps log out.
No, there we go. There we go. Okay. So just to see how my history has been running, this was the 8th. That means it was yesterday. And here it's showing you we did 148 gigahash, which is $19.99. And then the day before shows you how the mining is working for you and how much you're making in money actually. Okay. So just to go back, what I then do with this detail, I actually have a little system where I work out, I don't know, I think I need to share this. Oh, let me just share the screen. Stop this. I'm just going to share the screen quickly. Okay, can you see that?
Oh no, yeah, yes.
Okay. So what I've got here, I just want to show you guys what I do, like every month, just to find out if how much things are working. I've got 2 blocks. One is for my Ethereum, and the other one is for my Bitcoin price. So what I basically do is, so this is my Bitcoin mining, and that is my total value is $2,775. And I also have a multi-mining contract of $1,500. Basically, what I do is I put this in. So over here, where it says daily estimated purchase, I'll go get that from my mining. So I just want to go get that quickly. So then what I do is I copy and paste what it says it's going to do for the day. Copy. Okay, then I put it in here. Paste it. It's not working that easy tonight. Okay, but what I normally do is I put it in there, then I work out all the figures. And if I go back to the previous one, as you can see, what I do is I work out more or less what my projected income would be if it would be going on the same route and every day. And at the moment, my mine is running at about, let's see here, I've already made back 101% because I'm doing 100% daily compounding, which means I'm putting back every day. I'm not taking any money from the mine. Me and my wife decided when we started, we're going to leave it for a year minimum. And then after a year, we're going to start aggressively start paying our debt or our bond to make it and let the mines pay for our bond and pay for our debt. So basically, that's my technical side that I do. So if there's anybody that's interested in having this, I'll be glad to share it with you. And then I also have something else that I use where I sit, when somebody comes to me and says, listen, I want to work out more or less how much is my money going to be worth in, let's say, 10 years' time. Or if I put in $500, how much money am I going to make? So we always work on the same values of 5%. We always under-promise and over-deliver. The company's language is anything between 1 and 5%. But I mean, I know my money is making way more than that because I'm using a strategy of compounding every single day. I'm not taking anything out. But on average, you can work from anything from 1 to 5%, which is good. Is there anybody that wants me to work out any specific money value over a year period or 2 years period?
Yes, please. Can you work out a $10,000 contract?
Not a problem. Who's speaking?
You're speaking to Christu.
Hi, Christu. So I know we have to keep it in English because we've got a community of all over the world. So welcome.
All right, that's no problem. Thank you.
And guys, listen, feel free to ask questions. This is an open discussion. You don't just have to listen to me. I can be boring a bit. But yeah, this is a learning session. I'm just going to put in the $10,000 here. And you'll see what I've done is I've put it at today's Rand value is 14 Rand 30. That I took about half an hour ago. And I'm working it out at 5% over the next 10 years, for instance. So if you leave it, how long period do you want to work it out for?
I think we're going to follow the same strategy as you. Okay. I think let's leave it for 5 or for 6 months.
Okay.
Just like 100% compound, and then see what the return is within the 3-year contract period. So
if you take the $10,000 that we have there, that's about 143,000 Rand today. And if you add 5% to that, you'll see here on the first month, that's 7,150. Then because you're not taking anything out on the second month, you're adding another 100%. That will then become 150,000. You add, and so it will go on. You'll add 5% interest on interest. It gets bigger and bigger. So after about 6 months into, now this is at 5%. After 6 months, the $10,000 or the Rand value, 143, has grown to 182,000. So you haven't made double yet in 6 months.
At what months do you make double?
Okay, so we're looking at about, we want to do 186,000. So you're looking at about on your 7th month, because on your 7th month, it's 191,000. Okay. If you should leave it, let's say take for example on the 8th month, you want to take out 65% from that month. Then if you see on the monthly payout total, maximum amount that you can take out is 35%. Sorry, let me just take it to 35. 35% you put back. You want to take out maximum 65%. So your total monthly value that you can take out there is 6,337 Rand on month number 8.
Okay.
So let's
Then,
yes.
Can you maybe check for me? I think it would be then at month 15, or that you would exactly like double your hash rate.
The hash rate. Okay, so let's see month 15. If you take out
More or less double, yeah.
yeah, if you take out 35% from month 15, then your monthly reward that you can take out is $8,900. Rand.
What if you make it like full on 100% take?
Now you see the maximum amount you can take out, because you got to leave 35% back for your compounding factor to stay ahead of the difficulty. The maximum you can take out is 65%.
Okay.
Okay, and that if you do that, that means your mining can continue mining at a positive rate for 50 years plus. Where, if you know, with other mining communities, they've got different options. But with us in Galaxy Mining, we always reinvest a minimum 35%. That is your options. So that you are ahead of the difficulty curve, where if you don't do that, you're going to fall behind. And your mining will cease to exist very, very quickly.
Fair enough.
Okay. So if I give you an example, if you don't touch anything, let's say, for instance, you let it go for 2 years, just to give you an example. And I know it's tempting because, look, we're in here to make money as quick as possible. What I'm saying in quick as possible, meaning you want to make your return on your investment as quick as possible. And for me, I would say 7-8 months, but then leave it for at least a year. So if you take that total on, let's say, on the 24th month, after 2 years, and you take 65% out, you're looking at 14,000 Rand a month. Now, that's good money. And let me just give you another idea. If you leave it, let's say let it happen every single month after that. What I like is if you look at the totals, they're getting more and more and more. So it's appreciating in value. It's like where your, with interest rates and things like that goes up and your money is devalued, is decreasing. Here with this vehicle, your money is actually, you're getting an increase every month.
Yuri, it's also taking into consideration that the Bitcoin price stays the same,
yes,
and also the Rand dollar exchange stays the same. But
correct.
You know, there's fluctuation in the positive for the Bitcoin and into the negative for the Rand.
Yes, correct.
So it will also become exponentially better, taking out the Rands.
Yeah. And also, what I like is that don't forget, when I started, the Bitcoin price was just over $1,000. That was in the beginning of this year. That was January. And I don't know, I take it everybody has watched what the price is today. It's on $7,196. And they say that, they were looking at $10,000 hopefully before the end of the year. And in 10 years' time, it's going to be much more than that. So, everything is on the positive side for if you have this vehicle that's going to help you either pay off your bond quicker, pay off your debt quicker. It's money that you can have. But you've just got to wait I would say at least 7 months before you start taking anything. Okay. Is there anybody else that wants me to make another example?
Do you perhaps, Yuri, do you have an average
quick question, Yuri?
Yes.
So you just woke up there, so
sorry. What I would like to know is, seeing as you've taken all these numerical values of your returns? Have you taken one to see what's your average return per month, or let's say per day? Because you say it's more than 5%, but
Okay,
do you have an average of what
yes.
you've
Okay,
returned actually?
I'll share that screen for you quickly. Just give me a second.
It's on the other side, actually, the one that you did first, then you also use that to use average.
Just want to go to that screen quickly. Bitcoin projection, monthly hash rate. Okay, Christo, can you see this one?
Yes.
Okay, so what I've done here is I did a screenshot basically of my computer, of my daily returns at that time. This was on the 4th of the 11th, which is what, 6 days back. So what I did was I put in all the relevant totals. The Bitcoin price at that day was $7,253. And on that day, my estimated repurchase was 143.81 gigahash. Now, that gigahash, if you take your calculator, have you got one, Christo?
Let me get one.
Okay, Christo, I think Keith will work it out for us.
Okay.
Keith, if you take 143.81 and times it by the factor 0.135,
give me 19.41.
Okay, now Christo, do you see that's what I've got there?
Yes.
Okay. Now Keith is not even next to me. He's down the road in another house. Now he's helping me just to verify what I've got here. Okay, so now if I take, let's say on average, then 19.41, and if the rand stays the same and we do the same blocks every day, okay, for the next 30 days, Keith, take the 19.41 times 30.
582.43.
Okay, so that is my projected value should everything stay the same, Christo. That's my projection. So now I want to work out percentage-wise. Now I know my Bitcoin mine that I bought is $2,775. To see what my percentage is, then what I do is the following. I take my 582.43 and please do the math for me. 582.43. Divide that into 2,775.
That gives me 0.209.
Okay, so to get the percentage, you times that by 100.
20.98.
All right. Now that is what I get should it stay at that rate for the next month.
Wow.
Okay.
So is that like the most you've got thus far?
Well, you know what? Christo, if you work this out, you know, you can be like me. You can work it out every day if you want to, just for interesting sake. I like working with the figures. I've hit a 23% already, depending on the block size. I've had a block which gave me 152 gigahash. But you know, the block sizes differ. It's going to be up and down, and not just that. Remember, in 2020, we're going to have a halving coming up. So that block size, where you see now 143, you're going to have 70. What's it? 70. What's half of 143? 143.
71.5.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So that's going to then half but by that time the Bitcoin price should be higher, and I will have a much bigger gigahash rate because I want to make sure my gigahash stays ahead of the difficulty curve so that I can keep on mining at 143 gigahash per day. I don't want that to go lower. So that is
one thing that I also noticed in one of Michelle's webinars is that once the halving comes, your gigahash automatically doubles.
Yeah.
So you will inevitably be still able to mine the same amount.
Yeah. I mean, I can remember when I started, my gigahash was half this. I didn't make this amount of gigahash at all. So it's a good thing. It's appreciating. And also the other thing, Crystal, what's interesting, if you look at my first day's gigahash was 16,485. That's how much gigahash I could buy with that $2,700. And you know what? The contracts are going to get bigger and bigger, because for you to get that amount of gigahash, you're probably going to pay, I don't know, if it's $10,000. I don't know. You're going to pay a lot to get that as time goes on. The people that's getting involved with Bitcoin mining, they're going to pay bigger contracts than what we pay. I don't think you're going to get a small contract of $25 because you're not going to get much for that. But what is interesting for me here is that my gigahash, this is the strategy we want to do. When you buy your first contract and it says, like me, I've got 16,485 gigahash, you want to double that as quick as possible, because anything over that is profit. And then you can start taking money out. But yet again, just remember, everybody's got their own needs. Everybody's got their own plans. For me, we've made financial commitments, and we said within a year, we need to take out X amount to cover those commitments. And then so far, our plan is working. The one just below it, the Ethereum, I've worked out exactly the same. My contract's a little bit smaller. It's got a $1,500 Ethereum contract. It's a multi-mining contract. There again, you can confirm the figures. The factor we use, a factor of 19. So I'll just give you for Keith to work out for me quickly. Keith, can you take my daily mega? Just take 0.16.
Yes.
Times that by 19.
Gives me 2.56.
2.56. Okay, so then I've got this wrong here. Then I can update this. 2.5.
Probably right. It's the stuff behind.
It's actually working out to 3.04.
Sorry, Likoa?
I didn't get that.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'm saying, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
You can ask
What I'm saying is, it's actually calculated if you take 0.16, multiply it by
19.
the factor that you gave. It actually gives us 3.04. So
Okay.
what you're making there, it's actually quite correct. It's just up. It's just off 4 seconds.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah. So that's once again that's again somebody else from a different area, just giving me the validation of that I'm doing it correctly. So the daily dollar rate that I'm making on the $1,500 currently $3.08, and if I multiply that by 30, then it gives me $92.56. Am I correct, Keith?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and if I take 92.56 and I divide that into my $1,500 and I times it by 100, it should give me 6.17%.
That is correct.
Cool. So, our Ethereum is again, for me, anything between 1 and 5 is excellent. I mean, nobody's going to give you that. But I'm making more than that on as I said, I don't touch anything. I repurchase 100% every day. And the longer I do it, the more I'm going to make.
Also, Yuri, a few months ago, we got about 33% on Ethereum, or not on Ethereum, on Expanse.
On Expanse, correct.
Which was crazy. I mean, our mines, I actually took out 65% at that stage.
Yes.
So in times like that, you can change your strategy on a daily basis. You can decide to take 65%. 40 expense coins in less than a month.
Yes, correct. And that's amazing. Really, it's amazing. Christy, have you got any questions? Nerys?
Not at this point, Yuri.
Okay, all right. Look, it's as I said, it's an open discussion as well. If anybody wants to ask anything, please ask me any question. Have you guys looked at the video? Who hasn't watched the link that we've sent?
I've watched it.
Okay, all right. And again, is there anything particular, Nerys, that you liked about the video?
So I do. Why are you getting plates from the kitchen? Who told you to get the plates?
No, I think at this point I'm still just trying to figure out my way around this whole Bitcoin thing and what it actually means.
Okay. I've got Philip, how much time have you got left? 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
Yeah, there's a minute left.
Okay.
So
Philip, is there anything that you want to add?
Yeah, you know what, Yuri, when I started the business, I just thought I was going to mine. I think you started the same way. And then after about 6 months, I actually seen what value it added to me. I started to invite people to show them what I've been doing. And by doing that, I actually started building a business. The business is now more than 260 people in the business. And I'm getting a passive income of close to $1,000 a month. Wow. So I'm using that additional income then to buy my mining power. And, you know, it's because it's a systemized way of introducing people, taking them through the education. It's very easy to get your upline to start helping you to putting people into the business. They start mining, and you start getting a small income from their mining, and then using that. Obviously, the bigger the pool, the more money you're going to make, and then you use that to buy additional mining.
Correct. Just for those that want to know, look, if you join as a value member, when you join the company, you're going to pay a $600 charge. That's in South Africa. I think in Namibia or Zimbabwe, it's still 400. Am I correct, Philip?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. For those that want to know, but how am I going to make that money back? As I said, I do strategy 2 as well. And this is my back office where when I started, I thought I'm never going to be able to make this money. But that was me being negative and thinking, how am I going to do this? I've made my money back through commissions and cycle bonuses. And if I look here at the bottom, I've made $735 already back since the 20 years to date. The 25th of January, that's when I started. So my value membership, I've paid already out of commissions and cycle bonuses. And this is from people in the community that is mining, people bringing other people to the business. And because we're all helping each other, everybody gets a benefit out of that. If you're part of this tool and you bring people to the business, there's also money to be made. The business pays for everything. I have not spent